Hey everyone, over at the center at Vista. I'm Emma Jade, and we have heard you guys are so busy over there, so we wanted to make it a little bit easier on you because this is a company you guys need to know about. This is Sunland Home Care, and I'm going to introduce you to the team, so come on in. Okay, so we're starting things off with the owner. This is Tracy Beagley. Tracy, why did you get into this business?
So Emma, my family has been working with seniors for over 60 years, since 1958 here in the East Valley. And because of that, our family has had the reputation of a quality product and really good customer service. Since they have been building 55 plus active adult communities, a really easy transition was these seniors want to stay in their home. They want to age in their home. Most people want to be able to live their life fully in their home. And so we are able to provide them that opportunity to live their life as independently as possible and stay in their home as long as they want to. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with an aggressive form of stage 2 breast cancer. Because of this, I have been a patient. I know what it feels like to have a debilitating diagnosis, devastating. And I know what it feels like to not be able to care for myself, to not be able to care for my children, and to have my husband and other caregivers, family members and friends come in and take care of me. I was so sick due to 5.5 months of chemotherapy and multiple surgeries. I needed assistance driving. I needed assistance managing my medications. I know what it feels like when my independence is taken away. Yeah. And when you are so sick that you're not able to get out of bed. And because of that experience, I want to be able to offer my clients, our seniors, the ability to live their life, to stay independent, to have as much control over their life, and stay home in a safe environment.
So tell me about your company. What do you guys do? What do you offer people in Arizona?
So we offer one-on-one care in the comfort of people's homes. That provides peace of mind to the spouse, to the family members, and to their friends and neighbors who are trying to help them. And so we do anything from a minimum of 4-hour shift to 24-hour care. When we do a minimum of 4 hours, it provides better continuity of care. We can have the same 2 or 3 caregivers going in and out of the home instead of having one caregiver today and then the next day then another caregiver and then the next day another caregiver, because they're looking for more hours. And when we send a new caregiver every single day into somebody's home, we're not providing good continuity of care. We're not building trust with the family. And when we're able to build trust with the family so that the family knows that their mom or dad or husband or wife is being taken care of, it gives them that peace of mind and they begin to trust us and we develop that relationship. We are about relationships and we want to be in this for the long run. We also provide 24/7 on-call support so that the family can reach us at any time, day or night. When we get a referral, we are able to have someone go out there within 1 to 2 hours and talk to the family. And we put together a care plan. What does it look like? What does that family need? Are we needing meal preparation? Do they need transportation? Are they needing personal care and grooming? When we figure out what the family needs, we're able to provide a competent caregiver that has experience, that's been trained by Sunland Home Care, and give them peace of mind and know that their family is able to be the son or the daughter and not the caregiver to their mom and dad anymore.
What else sets you guys apart, your company, apart from everyone else here in Arizona?
Right. So in Arizona, there's not a lot of rules and regulations for in-home care companies. So it's incumbent upon me as the business owner to set those high standards that our company is going to abide by, the core values that we have. Some of that relates to patient care, obviously. And so when we have a commitment to the client that we are going to have a caregiver there, we will always have somebody there in their home, no matter what it takes. Also, when we hire people, We do multiple background checks. We drug test.
Yeah.
Our caregivers have specific training that they have to have in order to be an employee of Sunland Home Care. And in addition to that, we offer paid training every month for caregivers to come and participate in. We want to be known for having caregivers placed in homes or facilities or communities that are competent, that are compassionate, and that are professional.
You were the epitome of what this company stands for, and that's the caring and the compassion. So why do you bring that every single day when you're here?
It is such a blessing to be able to give the independence to seniors and know that we're helping them stay in their own home. They don't want to move somewhere else, and our caregivers going into their home allows them to age gracefully.
Why do you love it so much?
I don't know. It just feels good. I would do it for free. It's not even like working. It just makes me feel so good to be able to help seniors. I think our awesome caregivers.
Yeah.
I really do. I think we have some of the best in the valley.
How did you get them? How did you guys be the lucky ones? Is it because of you?
No, not at all. It's hard work to find them, but you can tell when you're talking to someone, when you're interviewing someone, if they are in this if they feel it in their heart, then you know that they're going to be a good caregiver.
What's special? What's different about you guys?
We care.
Yeah.
We care. We're in it for the right reasons.
Yeah. You really are everything that envelops a good caregiver. What is that? What are those traits that Sunland helps you propel and bring into those homes?
It comes from the heart. Everything that we do comes from the heart. I don't know how else to describe it. I think every one of us love what we do, and it shows. We're a team and we get along great. I love coming to work every day. It's just, it's worthwhile. I feel like I'm doing something for the community.
Tell us a little bit about your grandmother and the care that she's received.
I did. So my dad, funny enough, didn't actually know what I did and hired somebody else first. And then I kind of gave him a hard time. Dad, this is what I do. You've hired caregivers, but my company that I work for, Sunland, does this. And he then came to us and asked, well, what can you do? So we got to go sit down with him, my dad, his 4 sisters. They then shared with us the reason why they were reaching out to us. And they said, we are no longer the son or the daughters. We are a caregiver.
Yeah.
And grandma is not looking at us like a son or a daughter, and it was hurting them, and there was tears in their eyes when they said that to me. As we were able to provide caregivers over the 3 weeks that we were there prior to her passing, at her funeral, they all came up to me and said, thank you for what you do. And up to that point, I really didn't understand what we did until I got to feel it and see it through the eyes of my family. They said, thank you for everything. And I said, all I did was connect dots and bring people in and said, no, you allowed us to be the son and the daughter, and we got to see her and love her for the last couple weeks of her life. So I got to truly see what Sunland's about, and there are no questions anymore about how necessary and how beautiful our service that we provide for the clients at Sunland.
What keeps you going every single day? What do you love about being in people's home and helping them when they really
I just
need it?
love meeting the people.
Yeah.
They're so interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I start up a conversation with them, and they're just, everybody's so interesting because most of them are my age or older, a little older. And so I have so much in common with them, but they seem to pair me with people from Minnesota. And so, then all of a sudden you've got all this camaraderie.
Finding something in common, though, really probably puts them at ease.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
Communities, why is it important?
Oh, because people want to stay in their homes. They don't want to leave their home because that's where they're the most comfortable. And if we can go in and help them stay in their homes, that's so important to them. And you can just see it when you're in taking care of them. And they're still very proud of their home, even though they can't take care of it. They're so glad that they can stay in their home.
And what do you hear back from these patients? What do they say to you?
Well, they always want me back. They
love you.
Well, I think I have a lot in common with them.
main reason that we are with Sunland Home Care is because of the house that we bought, which your dad or grandfather developed, I guess. And it is in still fantastic condition.
Oh, that's so
So I figured if a man with that kind of integrity would not have any organization that didn't have the same. So I said,
Isn't that the truth?
that's how I ended up here. Because of the reputation your grandfather had in the valley, at least I observed. And I thought he was a man that he did what was right. That's what they told me when I first moved out here in the valley, was that anything that's got Sunland on belongs to Farnsworth, The personal touch that the people and the staff give you here. There's nothing, you can call and you want to do something different and there's no problem. No, we can't do it or anything like that. We'll work it out and we'll fix it, because with the things we were going through with Betty, it was not always right to do something at a certain time.
Yes.
We had to change time, and Linda was fantastic. You call on and say, "Oh, I've done it." She said, "All right, don't worry, we got you covered." I have to give Sunland Home Care credit for selecting good people to send out into your home. I wished I could have recorded watching the interplay between those two, because Betty would be hurting and almost sobbing, and Claire would come and start talking to her, and she taught Betty how to play Crazy Eights, and said, "You want to play cards for a while?" And they would, and then after a while, Betty's mind was off of her problem, and she'd be laughing and joking with Claire.
How vital is it for you guys to be home and to be comfortable with the people that are coming in there?
It was very important, because I know Betty did not want to end up her final days in an unfamiliar place with unfamiliar people. It was extremely important. I could not be any happier.
The first priority is to care for people.
It seems like you found that. Yeah.
And as a business owner, the other thing that is extremely important to me, of course, it's important to provide really good patient care. But as the business owner, something that I'm really passionate about is how we treat our employees and how we treat our caregivers. I introduce myself to every single caregiver that we have. I know them. I'm part of the orientation and the training process. And we have specific things that we have in place with our company so that our caregivers feel like they are part of the team, part of the company, and they buy into our mission and our values. And we want our caregivers and our employees to know that. We want them to know that this is a job. I tell every single one of our employees that their job is no more important than my job, and my job is not any more important than their job. It's just different, and we need each other in order to be successful as a team.
Tracy, this has been a spectacular day. Not only getting to know your team, which really does feel like family, but also getting to know how you guys serve this community so well. It's no wonder that this is one of the top healthcare companies in Arizona. And Center at Val Vista, you guys have got to check them out.
Thanks, Emma. We really look forward to working with our friends there at the Center at Val Vista and providing outstanding patient care and being a good community partner.